This video will show you how to look at the SRSS-IE behavior screener data on your homeroom dashboard. Remember, if you are a principal, district administrator, or a school specialist user, then you will find the SRSS-IE data on your behavior/SEL dashboard. And you can find that by coming to the dashboard tabs, My Dashboards, and you would find it on the list there. If you are a teacher and you have teacher user access, this is just on the main dashboard that you have. Depending on your user role, the container that you see might look slightly different than what I'm showing, but all the data types should be there, and you'll be able to look at those. So to find the SRSS-IE containers, there's actually two I want to show you from this table of contents menu on the gear on the top right. There is one for the SRSS internal, and then a separate one for the external. And this way you'll be able to track your students' progress in both over the course of the year. So right now what we have is inside of here, the main default tab that you see is a tab that will show all the grade levels in your school and how they did on the assessment. Remember, anytime you hover over these bars, you can see how many students that includes. You can also click on and view the names of the students who fit in that group. Also remember that this is scrambled data, so the student names and pictures are all fake. As you look across the student or the SRSS container, right now I'm in the internal data, but there's one right below it for the external. So remember that, and they have the same exact tabs. So as I look across, I can click this drop-down menu to read details. I start with the fall school summary, which is what we just looked at. The next tab is the internal student scores. And if you click on that, it will show a list of all the students in the group you're looking at and how they've done on any of the internal assessments that they've done. The first two, this is looking at elementary students. So I have to hover over these first two to see. These are from last year, and we were working out some things with this assessment, so they're named a little bit differently. And to see, this one was fall, you can see if I hover over it. This one, when I hover over, I can see it was spring. And now here, it's easy for me to tell the information that I need along the way here. As we add winter and spring, we'll add additional columns so that we can compare excuse me, student progress on this assessment. And then if you want to look at disaggregated information to see how your students in TBIP, special education, Hispanic, white students, how they're each doing, you can click into any of these other tabs by grade level, and it will show you the proportionality report for any of those. That is how you view and use the SRSS data on your dashboard. Remember, you can always, as in any container, click on the gear and download the data to get a spreadsheet that will show you more details, and you can sort and filter for more purposes.